And we also want to thank the Almighty God that we are still alive.
All right, Mr. I've been seeing you on social media everywhere. I didn't know you were this handsome.
Yes, I'm handsome. That's why I get married. Women like me.
Women like you.
Yeah.
I remember I was seeing you on social media. You're like,
Junior,
Yeah, I have very many. I used to marry, to get married. Women, when you're handsome in Uganda, you are educated, you have some money, of course, women will marry you.
They will marry.
It's not Nagire people who are running after that.
So did Tasha marry you?
Of course, she married me. I divorced. I could not buy in Uganda. No, so I left. Now I'm enjoying life.
Now, Julia, life is all about, of course, enjoying. Bishop, you where do we find you? What do you do these days?
These days I'm based in the Ministry of Lands. That's where I work. That's my job. Although I have so many things. I'm so much in the land sector.
Okay.
Ugandans have this perception that people they should be only in the corporate world. But the life is changing. The world is changing. I'm also in the other world of corporate people where we deal in land. I work in the ministry. I work with ministers of lands. I'm a communication officer of the Ministry of Lands. So that's the corporate life. Then I come this side on social media. I'm in entertainment. I'm in social life. I'm a social analyst. Because I think I have to put my opinion what is trending in the country, and I have a lot of followers. I'm followed internationally. There are so many people who love my analysis. So then I'm a businessman. Okay? Businessman, I own shops. I sell clothing at Ham Shopping Mall. Because I'm my brother, so I have shops there. Then the other thing, I'm a psychologist. I did psychology.
Bana, so you can read my brain.
Yes, I can read your brain, I can analyze your behavior. Now I know who is going to cheat, who is going to play sex. I can really, I'm into that. So counseling, guidance, I can offer that mental health.
So you would say that you are a jack of all trades,
yes,
like the white man would say.
Yes, that's what life requires.
So now, Junior, your father is such a big public figure, and you are his junior. And this social analyst job that you do, especially on social media, it has a lot of implications, especially being a son of someone very big in the country. How does that affect the stuff you talk about on TikTok? How does that affect the battles you have with different people? How does that affect you being his son?
First of all, I want to thank God that I'm his son, because that's also positive. I have got a lot using the name, I have got friends. But even on the other side, I have very many people that just talk about that, because I come from a political family. And also, the relationship between my father, me and my dad are sometimes a conflict, because we literally do the same thing. Yeah, we have different social media. So interests. You might have a different interest, I have a different interest. Yeah, and we conflict, but at the end of the day, it's my dad. So we have had conflicts, we are friends, we support each other.
So after this recent conflict that you guys had recently, and you said that you guys reconciled, how has your relationship changed after this whole, public blowout?
I think it was the 11th conflict. It wasn't the first. And we have always found our way back together. So conflict, people take sides. Ugandans, they love to take sides even if they don't know what's happening. They always shout, cheer. So since we are all big social media brands, we might have the section of Ugandans are supporting him because he's my father, and the sections of Uganda will support me as junior. So after having conflicts, sometimes we get money through conflicts. And you might think we are conflicting, yet we are making money at the end of the day, because the more numbers we have, the more money. So it is either way. It's a two-sided coin. Of course, it brings effects because people take these social media battles serious. Yet some of them are just money stunts. That you know what, let us do this, we get money and there. By the recent one, it started as a stunt, but
it elevated.
It got the players, and it had now started being a little bit nasty. The father is saying this, the son is saying this, and the African tradition society. So even something small, they make it big. So by the end of the day, it's my dad, and he loves me so much. He loves me so much, and I love him. So we are now back together. So I don't know the 12th conflict.
Let's hope we don't.
It's a series.
It's a series, eh? So we should wait for the 12th one, eh?
You never know, life is unpredictable.
So now there's a big issue going on right now. Recently, a comedian, Maulana, he was, manhandled and arrested for not taking care of children. And so, not in terms of Maulana, but as men, what do you think brings on what causes some men to completely neglect or to stop supporting their children and wives?
It's either way. Before we blame men, even women are responsible. You can never get a irresponsible husband and you think he'll give you a better life. I think Maulana has four women, 20 kids. Inabana nga abiri because I never child abanji. Aiya is an electrician akula masanyarazi but liwagenzo teka ya masanyarazi ataka ni kabasanze is now a women electrician. So mulimo gwagukozemu. So abavubuka bali eyo bazaala nnyo without planning. Because Maulana is a comedian. It's not a job. Everybody is a comedian.
Right.
Because you can't marry a comedian real and you expect a better life.
Right.
Technocracy, you see that one.
Very corporate, looking handsome.
I have an office. You can marry him.
I can say, this is a man.
But some men are women. You have a man, you have a woman. They are just their fulfilling genesis that go and produce. At the end of the day, you don't really have a sensible husband. Because how can you have no mchala, you have kids, he was got in a swamp. Thinking that this is comedy. So Maulana, my brother, abana bava kusomero. A girl after finishing university, before even you get a job, your parents want a husband. You have premature marriages. Abana bali yeyo bato, omuta wasiza muto monne, bazadde muto monnaabo omulala, tebayina bulya. Right. So abana basafaringa. That's why you have people committing suicide. Abawala betta. Balwana bana bamwe babayisa bubi mu bufumbo ko muvubuka teyesobola ate abavuka bene kuziba bamanyira babeera mabaala. So we want. So now finally you being in your father's shadow, do you think there will come a time where you will get but how are you even going to get out of that? Let me even forget about this question because you called it Tamale, me don't. So how does being in your father's shadow affect you as you, because you do your own personal things, but the fact that sometimes they see you in the same picture as your father, besides the I'm trying so that my father can be in my shadow, not him, not me being in his shadow. So, but it can't happen because their parents or their people have maybe names, big names. I think my father has done it. So I should be myself. I'm trying so much to be myself. I'm not into politics. I want to be the junior of my generation. Definitely. The junior who is in entertainment, the junior who is a businessman, the junior who is corporate. Atene junior yavuma because at times in vuma mbayisamu egaali osegera kati the generation yaffe never be too serious. Generation eno teyagala bali serious. Myaka 35 nakudda wansi feriaffe byebyo kitegeera. So the generation will shape me to fit into the problems of this generation. But emyaka gy'abatata baffe gigenze ensinga we baagirabanga si bweri. Era omugamba dda ngenda kufumbirwa nakugirayo emmundu nga munnange oba ogenze kufumba myezi esatu
sibula.
So thank you so much for hosting me. Thank you so much.
All right, guys, that was Tamale Midodi Jr. and I'm sure you have gotten a lot from him. We'll probably bring him back because his story is big. That you're watching Kisti TV and TV Express. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, subscribe to my YouTube channel, subscribe to Kisti TV and TV Express, subscribe to my social media at Robin Kisti, and of course we'll be bringing you more exclusive interviews from your favorite people. Keep it locked.